use my remote, and just giving these side panels a little bit of effort. I just want to highlight the game. So I played this back when it was a newer game in 2002. A buddy of mine got it on his PS2. I did not have one at the time. And I do remember seeing the cheesy trailer for it where it's like a gas station and the guy was playing an arcade game, and the actor like did do the little special effect goes and stuff. You could find that online somewhere. It was being shared 2 days ago. November 10th is actually the release date of this game. November 10, 2002. So it has been 20 years since this game came out. It is being captured on my PS2. So yeah, this game was a big deal between me and my buddy at the time, and it's a really cool, like, difficult. It felt like it really brought Shinobi's like idea of like kind of an arcade style game. Oh wait, actually, let's not do. I need to change the settings. Does this have the? Okay, we'll do a proper look at the opening and stuff. I just wanna change settings. I forgot to do that. Normally it's through English. I've beaten it through English more than Japanese, so I'll set it to Japanese dialogue. But yeah, I've beaten this, I don't know how many times, on normal and hard. I've actually never beaten this on super. So, I tried with Joe Musashi just to not deal with the Soul Steel subsystem, but Joe Musashi just doesn't do that much damage like the other two ninjas. So, well, one of these days I'll attempt a super run, but for now we'll just do a normal playthrough. I'll worry about all that. But yeah, this game is a big deal to me just because like it felt like in the next generation of like an old school style action game brought in 3D, and it actually did feel like it was a next step forward in that style of gameplay. Also, the cutscenes are interesting to me because it has this very tokusatsu feel. Because at the time, I think Devil May Cry was released as well, and like that had its over-the-top feel. But this game actually feels like it was really directed by a tokusatsu director or something. I need to look up who did the cutscenes and stuff, because it's definitely that specific feel when you look at the movements and how they motion captured and did the direction of the special effects and stuff. It really feels like something you would see on TV in Japan for a live action thing. Has that specific cheesiness to it. It takes itself very seriously, but it's like very different from the actual gameplay. The gameplay is like is shown one way, but then you see the cutscenes very different. But I feel like it keeps its charm for that. Like I don't know if that was a real thing for cutscenes cutscenes at the time for Japanese games. I don't think it really was. I think there was one other game that was directed by the director, and it was Clock Tower 3. So here and there, I guess, they were hiring people for specifically cutscenes of PS2 games. That might be a thing to look into too, whether or not that was like a normal practice or if it was a special case. By the way, here we have our hero Hotsuma, who's technically his debut, but he is only really in this game and as a special selectable character in the sequel, Nightshade, aka Kunoichi. But he never really showed an extremely like iconic appearance with the scarf. Scarf is a huge design choice for the game. It's very exaggerated, very stylish, and is the rest of him is having like, you know, the kunai on his gauntlets on his forearms. Very striking. Love his design so much. So the interesting thing is the goons that you see here, they have these face talismans because they are actually already dead. They're his clansmen from his entire... all of his clan has been killed and brought back. See, here he's pointing it out. So, yes, it is the typical ninja revenge story. But you're actually eliminating your clansmen. So right now, the game's actual subsystem, the sword is not in play yet. The first few stages are really just to introduce the game itself. Get used to the combat, walk on, the tate system, a little bit, just to introduce the concepts. And that this happens, kill 4 more enemies in a row. And it has, you can break these objects, but they usually don't have much. In the old games, you could break objects. So it's sort of like having them just kind of be there. Introduction. It's really just fluff, but I like that they're there. As you can see, the dash does have some life range. You don't have to. Paralyze as long as they get hit. They can block. We have a lot more. It is actually faster on the ground. That's even speedrun. And so lost. Don't remember anything. I just casually play this game every other year. Beat it on my own. He does have 2 different attacks. Sort of like Devil May Cry, when you walk onto an opponent, hold away from the opponent and like attack him. You do have a paralyzing kick. Well, it doesn't really paralyze. It breaks the guard of the opponent. And stuns them. So these, I've already collected them, but is they unlock certain aspects of the game. You get 60 of them, and you unlock jump assault. You also unlock Hotsuma's brother, the right in the game. Spoilers, he didn't actually die in the story. Like, he did die in the story. While attacking, last strike turns into a spin attack. There's never to use a spin attack. It's always better than the default last light attack. The default last light attack, for some reason, he's like the slowest attack he has. I don't think he's doing more damage or anything. It's just kind of oh, and if you kill it, yeah, I killed it. So the Tate didn't happen. He does have one more attack. It's an AoE stun that uses up an entire set of kunai. It's pretty useful to freeze all enemies in a row if you need some time. And here we have our first boss, the helicopter. And I don't know why, but this was a thing for Ninja games. Like a helicopter boss, because Ninja Gaiden also has helicopter bosses. This is all you need to do. So when you dash, when you strike, you regain your dash ability every time you hit. And you can actually talk about not too big of a deal on these first stages because the sword is not awakened yet, so you don't get the damage boost. So it's just kind of there. But once once you're on stage 2, the sword will be awakened and the real game begins. So this is still just introductory. Getting used to the game, the base game, moving around, jumping, using the dash. The dash leaves behind a little ghost of yourself, so the enemies do get aggro to that instead. And it is useful a little bit in the beginning, but at the end of the day, you're really just dashing around through them to hit their back. Because I don't remember too well. I think hitting the opponents in the back will do more damage. Also, you'll always get a C no matter what on this stage. Actually, I never attempted a no damage run, but you'll always get a C just because you don't have a Akujiki awakened. If you attempt it with his brother, you'll always get an S no matter what, just because you can actually do the double damage you need to clear everything faster. So in typical fashion, the brothers fight an honorable battle. The winner takes the sword. The loser has to die. It's a pretty typical ninja revenge story, but I really like the presentation, how like serious it takes itself and all that. Like, it's typical, but it's well executed, in my opinion. most places you kill enemies in order to open the door. Oh, I never talked about the spell scrolls. So there are 3 spells. There are 2 scrolls in every stage. Just telling them needed for an S swing? I mean, it helps. I think there's no damage. You can use the right stick in order to change the camera, but I just use the L1 button. Fiddling with the camera too much, and this is not the best because it's a little slow. And if you can look up and down, but it looks a little awkward. Leaving it at this level is fine. You can break those things with the kunai as well. In speedrun, you'll see people just miss them. Not specific areas. Not the area. Using the AP though, I did like the English as well. Which is a little special at the time. Most English dubs are like suspect. Sega games, even being Sega, I don't know. English dubs are really most of the time misses in this era. So a good one does stick out. But this game's dub, English dub is very good, in my opinion. So you can actually play either dub and be fine. Oh look. Suspicious slash. This bad guy, why does he have that slash? It's like really in your face about that, but you know. I like this little nod. It says skill up, right? But then it says kill you. So first boss, first like boss fight, but let's just make him fall. And look, no damage. So yeah, you can just really do this. Let it fall a couple times and finish them all that way. We'll just do that. There we go. This is how Akujiki is awakened. That slow-mo, that zoom in. Oh, I love it. The drama.
いい？開けるわよ。はあ、きっと怒られるよ。元に戻そうよ。嫌よ。これは私のものよ。
For those of you that are still here, is audio okay? Can y'all hear the game?
まさか
悪時期が目覚めたよね。目覚めた
The
悪
game,
時
can
期
you
は
hear
白を
the game itself? The
人の御
audio,
霊
the
は陽の魂と陰の白との2つから成り立っているの。
the cutscene, the
白は
voices.
人の
Can you
汚
hear the
れ
game?
た感情、
I'm not too sure
悪意や憎
if
しみ
that's
その
come
もの。
through.
悪時期は遠い昔から人々の汚れた
Oh,
白
it's
を
louder
食ら
than
って
me?
きた。
Okay, thanks.
食い足りなければ使い手の白まですするよう
How
と。
about now?
あなたの命まで危なくなるわ。
それは覚悟の上だ。
Is the game louder than me
式
now?
神。
The game's too quiet? Okay.
式神の白を吸って
How about now?
悪時期も収まったようね。
早く師匠。
まだ辛そうね。拳様は私が探すわ。
Is it still too quiet? Akujiki has awakened. It feeds on the souls of the slain. Each death... Oh, dang it. Here's where it says the word tate. So... this is where the game actually starts. Alright, how's the audio? Blah 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 blah. Do 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 do. How is this more? Okay, the BGM is not alright. I'll go right in. So now we have the sound system. Finally, this is where the game actually starts. That yin and yang, or more like the yang. Okay, I'll lower it a bit. The yang here, it's basically your timer. It goes down until, you know, all of it's gone, and once it's gone, it starts sucking the life, literal life out of you. It has a really cool effect. Like, if you kill these enemies, you'll get the yang back. So it has a really cool effect when it actually gets drained all the way, and like the life itself is these little soul-looking things, right? So then it'll actually get sucked literally into the yang. I'll actually wait a little bit so that I can actually just show, because in normal gameplay, it usually doesn't tick down too much into this red area. It's in the harder difficulties that it becomes a real factor. But in normal play, it's kind of just there as a timer, and you don't really like have to worry about it too much. It's just kind of there in normal, but in hard and super difficulties, it's a real factor. Oh yeah, the spells. So the fire spell is just an AoE flame attack. The lightning is you get faster movement, infinite dashes, and invincibility. And then this last one is a distance slash attack. You gain like 10 slashes that all have projectiles. See, now it's sucking my life, literally. So if you don't kill anything, you'll eventually die over time, because the soul sucking sword is killing its user. Yeah, I've lost health there. But you do this. There we go. Full. So it really is just about playing the game normally in normal mode, but definitely when I was trying out Super Mode last year with regular Hotsuma, it is very difficult to keep stated. Alright, thanks, Brian. So here I'll do this. Freezes all the enemies in the area, or I think one whole stock, yeah, one whole stock of kunai. Pretty useful here and there.
Use.
Oh, okay. Let me lower it a little bit so I don't have to worry about, like, kind of counting. Alright, so another thing is, the more enemies you kill in a string of, I would say combo kills or something like that. But the more you kill in a line of enemies, the more powerful the sword is. So this mechanic is important because certain enemies need to have more health than others. So the bigger enemies take more hits, right? So if you kill a couple enemies first, then you strike the bigger enemy, it just takes one swipe to kill him, right? That also goes into boss battles. all the bosses always have minions, so you can actually kill the minions first, then attack the boss, and if there's enough minions on the screen and you kill it once, it actually can take one swipe at the enemy, at the final boss there in the area to kill them. And you'll do a Tate on them. Trust me, it's immensely satisfying to one-shot a boss in 2. So mastering that makes well, I feel is the biggest flaw of the game. So you took one swipe there. Kill that guy. Big guy. Oh, what the? That was the first time I've ever seen that before. Oh, I forgot to get the second scroll. That's okay, I don't really use them. Oh, I could have demonstrated one. There's a charge up attack that you can use some of your Akujiki meter to do this strong dash attack. It takes a long time to start up, but there's a glitch that if you do the startup and you push start, it takes away the startup. And you can see that being used in some speedruns as well. I never really implemented that in my gameplay too much, so I'll use it here and there maybe, but it's not a must for normal play. So this is the first boss that you can take advantage of the Tate mechanic. And it is a 2-people boss, but it's really just one is aggro and the other one stays in an area with swinging that. If you get too close to the big guy, he can just paralyze you. But it's not too bad because the girl does aggro to you, but doesn't attack too much. She can get tricked by the ghost too. You can paralyze them so you can stop the attack. See, one swipe with that damage. That's their actual tag team attack. And you've seen everything they can do, for the most part. Not too difficult of a boss, but a really good introductory one for using the mechanic introduced. That and you can paralyze him. So not too bad. So for the dogs. No, dang it. Let's try again. There. And just like that. Yeah, it's kind of sad because they're his childhood friends that he had to slay. So them reaching out to him is, yeah, pretty sad. So yes, that does mean that every single boss is someone important in his clan, but I think this is the only boss. This one and one other boss feels like it has actual weight. The rest are... They don't have as much personality and stuff. It's like this one had a whole like flashback cutscene and everything. But I feel like they're the only, one of two that have that kind of weight. So now these green guys have actual shields. So they can actually block in front of them. The trick to hitting their back is if you're right in front of them, one left or right dash will always put you behind the opponent. Also, flying enemies, if you hit them with the kunai, they will fall, so it makes it a little easier. I think was there another area? Yeah, with its own enemy. Just has more health. And then there's the other symbol, the Laurel Climb symbol. I love the effect that the sword has. The more you kill, the more purple it gets. Like at first it's blue, and then it just starts turning more and more purplish, reddish. So you can at a glance see how strong your sword is. So just like classic old platformers from Super Nintendo and Genesis, we now have death hits and platforming in an action game. He just rolled off. Anime is pretty primitive, so service purposes. Oh, I'm dead. Dang it. I just wanted a little bit of health and then, oh no, dead. So, this being old school game too, there are no checkpoints. So we're starting over. The only time there is a checkpoint is at a boss fight. So at least there's that. But if you're having trouble with the level, yeah man, good luck. You won't learn. Oh, I guess I go on to... This never gets old. Which one had this? Oh, it's the one here. I don't have any kunai. Wow, I've been using it a lot. I even have kunai to spare. not having kunai. They're all breakable, but they have nothing. Wait, I don't think I need the kunai for this. Oh, it's... okay, never mind. Helicopter is back! It's on fire! And now the missiles have mouths. Yeah! Cut that missile in half. So yeah, came back. This time it has talismans all over it. So it's a sentient, it's a sentient. So you beat it the same way. You can tate, but it's just faster. And it's all missile credit. And we're done.
Hotsuma, Ageha, よく聞け。かつてヒルコは黄金杖を使い、関東大震災を引き起こした。陰陽の呪術でこの世を支配しようとしたのだ。しかし、我らおぼろ一族に阻止され、この神社に封印されていた。何者かがその封印を解いたのだ。
誰が封印を？
それを調べようとここまで来たのだが、このざまよ、ホツマよ、この神社を守っていた産砂家の娘が連れ去られた。呪術の生贄にするつもりだ。娘が捕らえられている場所だ。ヒルコの企みを阻止するのだ。
アゲハ、師匠を頼む。
拳様。
アゲハ、最後にお前に会えて。
I like her design, but man, her neck kind of. Yeah, and he died. There's only death. There's only death. Yeah, her design is nice, but like, she has a long neck. And the little bandages kind of make it stick out. So here we have ninja dogs with double-bladed swords. So if you ever play this game, these are the most dangerous and deadly enemies in the game. They are harder than everything else until you get used to fighting and hitting their back. Because their attack, their single attack, has so many attack frames that even at the end of their animation, they still have a lingering hitbox. So you have to get used to trying to strike their back because they are an infinite block. Like their default natural state is blocking. I make it look fine now, but it took me forever to get used to just hitting their back. That's the only way you can really hit them. Anyway. And if you can hit them early on, you won't get swarmed and like just killed by all their attack frames. Being surrounded by them, you could just die right there. Because you won't be able to get out of your staggered hits done. Technically, I can just skip these bag points, but I like fighting, so. Because there's no barrier or anything to stop. See, like, the barrier is here, so you have to actually kill these guys. Oh, damn. It could have gone horribly wrong. That's okay. There's some help. Normally, people will be like, "No, they're pup-pups. Why are you gonna kill the pup-pups? They're dogs, you know, like, you don't do that, right?" But like, nah, bro. Those enemies are tough and can kill you, man. They don't deserve the remorse. Good enough, you can just dash through using the iframes. Also, the targeting system, I am actually like kind of fighting it the whole time I'm playing, because like redoing. Oh, I don't have to do this, but I want put the one guy here just to make it harder to actually get the Tate. This boss forces you to learn how to Tate, because he doesn't attack him by himself, he just has these legions of dogs. But you can only get one hit on him. On this, maybe if I did the dash, but he starts healing himself too. That's the whole mechanic of this boss. So this boss will force you to learn Tate. If you somehow went through this much of the game and not learned it, this will be the roadblock. Which is, I think, good on the developers to put at least one true roadblock boss to make sure that, like, you know, you have to learn the mechanic that's the whole purpose of the game. Alright, now we have spiders. Sorry for anybody that has arachnophobia, but this entire stage is about spiders. I don't know why, but yeah, it's this entire stage will have webbing and these guys. If you get in it, you can't jump, and your dash is not that big either. So it is an actual nuisance. And then you have spawners. And they have a really weird design because it looks like they're manufactured, but they're flesh. So what? What's going on? Because if you look at their actual design, they have like some bolts on them. But when you cut them in half, there's flesh. See? You see the little bolts on them. I think the other scroll is here. Is it here? I mean, this is the right way, but... Oh well, I'll just... Come here, spiders. Alright. I actually don't remember where the third scroll is in this level. I think from here on out, I don't remember them, their placements anymore. Everything looks the same, so I never know if I'm going the right way or not. There's that. I'm not gonna deal with this. Oof. Okay, well, I'm dealing with enough. Oh, I fell. What was I? There you are. Oh, there's the other one. Should be it. Yes. although on the Twitch stream it says Shinobi on there, it's actually not this game. They don't have a selection for this specific PS2 game to label this one. So I just picked the original. Same name, I guess, so. Okay, I think it doesn't oh, there it is. Don't remember. It is a small area, so shit. Oh, it's over there. Now we're getting into the really weird bosses. Yeah, it's big spider, right? But it's a big spider with a tiger face. That's why I'm not breaking the There we go. I'll take the split clean in it. So now the story is he's chasing after the Miko, who seems to have disappeared with the moths. Now we're in a lava level. Demon moths. weird faces on them. Yeah, I hit pretty hard there. Stop biting. Yeah, I was not ready. I've been throwing kunai at me the whole stage, so might as well, right? Almost lost that. little added effect. Very high combo.
ホムラ、邪魔をするな。
うっせえ。俺との遊びに集中しな。さあ、マジで行くぜ。
An extended pipe.
火事と喧嘩は江戸の花ってね。焦げの匂いがたまらんぜ。焦げの匂いがたまらんぜ。しまいな。消し済みになりな。火加減はどうです？しまいな。焦げの匂い。これも定めか。
Ooh, that's cool. Cool death animation. I never really paid attention to it. He holds the talisman in his hands, and it burns, flies away.
てめえの始末はてめえでつけます。
Man is like, nah, you don't get to slay me. Oh no. Oops. Oh no. The game design is like built on Tate now, just 100%. All the flying enemies lead to a big enemy, things like that. If you mess up the sequence, it makes it harder. Shrine Maiden.
かかったね、私の罠に。これでおぼろ一族も終わりさ。
So we have another demon.
Hontouにいい体だね。ヒルコ様の命令じゃなきゃ。 私の体と入れ替えるんだけどね。あんたの首を手土産にすりゃ、褒美に腕の一本くらいもらえるかもね。
She has a mask, just like her minions. I guess her minions don't have actual faces; they're all masks. Steering mechanics still working. They never... Oh no, I dropped it. I dropped the hole, I dropped myself, I dropped the combo. That's okay. He's fighting. We can't have moving targets. Oh no! Couldn't get that second hit in. Ooh. Hey. S rank, nice.
ここは
気がついたか。
その刀は悪磁気では、あなたはおぼろ一族の。私は産砂かがり、産砂家の血を引くものです。封印されたヒルコの魂を鎮める役目をしてまいりました。しかし
ヒルコはどこにいる？
おぼろ一族に破壊されたヤツら王をどこかで復元しているはずです。
ヤツら王。
ヤツら王はかつての関東大震災で死んだ人々の白を使った式神兵器、そしてヤツら王を起動するための生贄に私を。
Hey, look who's back. Whoop.
Kongo!
In one leap, get to top of a building. So this is where a lot of people, at least back when this game was newer, had a lot of trouble. because it was not enough that there were pitfalls in this game. Now we have to deal with a rising tide, right? Well, not really rising. It like goes up and down, but it's not too big of a deal. It's just that now you need to be able to fight in the air and count your jumps properly, so you can kill things in the air reliably, and still know that you have your double jump and whatnot. And then he's gonna. So if you don't do platforming properly, you're dead, and as you know, there are no checkpoints. Only on boss fights. So this is one of those levels that separated some people from even beating the game back in the day, at least in my friend group. Funny enough, my buddy that I was playing this off of, he eventually did let me borrow his PS2 and this game. But there was another stage that I got stuck at that I couldn't beat. I could beat this stage, so I actually beat this stage for him. But then we both had trouble in the next stage, because it puts this whole situation into a worse situation. We'll see soon enough, but having to worry about lots of pitfalls is quite a lot. Because all the stages before, they had some pitfalls here and there, or like lava, but you could still play. You only got damaged, so you could get health back, things like that. It wasn't that bad. But now it's instant death if you fall. And it's thrown about like quite a bit of the stage, and the enemy placements force you to deal with it. Oh, it's over there. I don't want to deal with her. You got flying ninjas. Literally. Oh no! I think one of those things fired a flame attack at me, and I couldn't see. Yeah, now now is when all the little annoyances in the game culminate together into an annoying experience entirely, just because I almost fell off there. I'm not dealing with it. Yeah, all the little things you deal with that are just little like annoyances can turn into an actual problem. Love this game, but man, it has some issues. But you can get good enough to like get around those issues, so it's fine. Still fall through the floor and die there if I was on the floor for too long. Even though there's like no feet of water above that platform, the game will just think, oh, you touched too much water, you're dead. It makes no sense, but video game logic for you. Dragon tattoo.
一度あんたとは差しでやってみたかった。ヒロコ様には感謝しなきゃな。
The only weird thing is he has those two metal things on his chest that look like eyes.
と 少しの実力ってやつを見せても
He has his platform shoes looking thing. Big drop kick. You know, think about it. He's the first boss in a while that's more awesome.
さすがあいつの弟。楽しい戦いだったぜ。
So, fair warning for right now, but if you have snake phobia, tune out for a little bit because the next boss fight is snakes. So we've had, stage then boss, stage then boss, stage then boss. So this next one is gonna go straight to another boss.
かつての仲間だ。一度殺され、呪符で操られていた。
奴ら王が完成すれば、この世はヒルコに支配されます。それを防ぐには、お願いです。私を殺してください。
俺の任務はうぶつなヒルコの抹殺。お前を切ることではない。
Left her for 1 second. Got a snake boss
君が
demon
今度
thing.
の悪事使いかい。君はどれほどの腕かな。がっかりさせないでくれよ。
So straight to another boss fight.
今度の悪事使いはなんとも貧弱な。おっと失礼。これはかわせますか。背中の刀が泣いていますよ。これはかわせます。
Oh my gosh. Freaking snake. Yeah, they're a little awkward to hit because their only hurt box is their
これは
head.
かわせますか。これはかわせますか。 わせますか。やりますね。
Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. Okay, now you're gonna...
まだまだこれからですよ。これはかわせます。
No Tate, but he's finished.
Hotsuma、ヒルコの居場所が分かったわ。ヒルコと関係のある中富財閥、その工場で奴ら王を再建中よ。
The Nakatomi factory? Now this is where I got stuck for a long time. I could not beat this stage for so long when I was younger. This stage is why me and my buddies could not beat this game. So I'd like to show you something. There's this big, huge cylinder, and there's like 2 platforms. That's not too bad, right? Well, let's see. What is it on the floor? Oh, that's death. So, you know, it's okay, right? Like, there's those platforms. There's gonna be platforms in the other areas, right? Oops. Damn it. But, what you just saw was basically what happened to me for a long time. Before I figured out how to consistently fight in midair. Oh. Oh, well, now I'm dead. No, I have to start the whole thing over. That was the end of the stage! Dang it. That was actually not even the hard part. I did the hard part. Oh no. That was so sloppy. Oh my god. Dang it. Oh yeah, I've well it's midnight for me. Burn! Thanks for the follow feedback. Oh I guess my alert's not on. That's weird. Like I hear it, but it's not showing up. Yeah, this is 20th anniversary of this game, and I love this game, but I'm actually dying to the one level that like stopped me from beating it back in the day. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening, but it's on me. I'm playing a little reckless in spots, so I need to clean that up. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Just playing an old favorite. Yeah, it's still, yeah, PS2's been 20 years, man. It's not been 10, it's been 20. This is considered retro now. actually have to kill these enemies. Then I just have to hit these. So I'm just gonna... Remember when camera work is like the thing you fight at the same time as playing the game? That's what I'm doing right now. Old school, baby. Old school. Let's try this. You can't even see the pose. And I like never really get that pose that much. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm skipping you guys. I am done. I'm skipping him. I am not dealing with him. I died 2 times, 3 times trying that. Nah, I'm good. I'm skipping. Yeah, the most iconic enemy, the camera. Yes, I agree. Yes, sometimes it's not been as bad these days because over the shoulder kind of fixes that. Yeah, it's not been that bad these last couple of years for action games. Like DMC has big open areas these days. We're far along on the game development, so every once in a while though, there's a game that's like, oh yeah, camera? Yeah, about that. Yeah, it's been good on action games these days. It's not unwildly like freaking like what is that thing? It's not coming back, is it? Bro, where's my platform? I need my platform. Alright, cool. Okay, done. Yeah, Godhand was the best. Godhand's like, oh yeah, things in the way, it disappears. We're not letting the player deal with this garbage. It's all about the action. And Mikami knew. That was like one of his last games. It's so crazy that Shinji Mikami was the head of that game when it's like a silly action game. I love Godhand. I might go through a full run on that one of these days. I haven't replayed it in a while. Alright, this boss isn't too bad. Just gonna wait for the enemies. He's not gonna do anything until I do something. I don't know why I didn't get the Tate though. What he was supposed to do is far swipes. He has projectiles, but yeah, you're not gonna see that. I don't know how much longer I'll be playing, but I am not gonna do the final boss today. Final boss is the worst part of this game. So I might do that tomorrow, because that's gonna... that one boss alone can bring down my mood really badly. So I don't know how long, but I could do like almost the entire game except for final boss. I could do that. But I am not doing the final boss today. It's that bad. And everything right before final boss, great game. Great game. Love it. Then you get to the final boss and you're just like, what happened, guys? What happened? Everything was sick until this point. Why this? Yeah, it's that bad. Okay, this guy's awkward. Oops. So it's funny, the entire story kind of is culminating on this boss. It's like, oh my god, like, Shrine Maiden being sacrificed for this bad guy. Also, I need to be careful because there's a dead zone there that I could fall off and die. Oh. That's the other thing that sucks. He can kill his own minions, and I can't use my power. Honestly, this boss is not that bad. It's just I missed my opportunity there. Like I had like eight enemies to kill. If I did, I would have gotten the amount of power I needed to kill them. I'm just gonna wait until the rest spawn. Okay. Oh, I did. God, no. It's okay. This is the only part of the stage. It's literally just a boss fight. Like the biggest thing I can kill you is this area right here. You can fall off in front of him, and his hitbox on his head is really awkward. So you could actually you have a higher risk of dying from falling off than actually him. See, he killed his own minions there. Just gotta wait. Okay, I can do it. Oh no! Oh, dang, he pulled his head back right when I was next to him. And the reticle is like where his gem usually is. Not where, see? If he pulls his head back, you can actually miss. So, it's just, this boss is janky. Like I said, it's just, it's actually not hard, because as you can see, I'm not really getting hit by anything. Okay, I got one hit. That's fine. Okay, he's gonna die in the next one. Yeah, it's just jank, that's all. There's always some silly nuance you have to deal with the targeting system in this game. So it's just another one of the list of things. Okay, got him. If I missed that last hit, I was dead. I went all in on that last hit. Alright, so here's the actual twist of the story. It's actually really interesting. Old man is young again, what?
ついに奴ら王の箔を取り込んだ。力がみなぎってくるわ。おぼろの忍びと式神の箔を吸い、悪時期も威力を増したようだな。しかし、まだだ。まだ足りん。ヒルコ、貴様。どうしたおぼろの当主、こやつにはかなわぬか。
Moritsune! Aniwe! It cannot be!
自分の兄が切れぬか。その血塗られた刀で。
Yeah, he has that, yeah. So, what I love about the cutscenes is, like, you saw how, like, the fight scene was and stuff? It's... Masaka! Yeah. I love the way it's directed, because it's straight up a tokusatsu. I love it so much. Like, when you buy this game, you expect action game and then like action game cutscenes. What you get is action game and a freaking tokusatsu for the cutscenes. Love it. Like all the little nuances and awkwardness from a proper tokusatsu is all in here. And all the flashbacks are these sketches. That dramatic cut in his face to appeal to Akujiki. I think this is the nicest looking stage in the game because of the sakura petals and everything. This is like my favorite stage, just visually. And now we have Kunoichi. Also, they have a lot of health. And now the big guys are Oni. I mean, I think they've always been Oni, but they have a... No, these are Oni. The other ones were like these bird-like creatures. He's just not dying, he just knocked him off. Alright, girls. That's enough. Is there any health? No. And their default standing stance is blocking, so I actually can't hit them in front unless they're... if they're moving around, then I can, but... if they're just standing there, I can't hit them in the front. They auto-block. I think the others rolled off and died. Wow, they can survive an explosion? They can survive an explosion. What the heck?
アゲハ、なぜ邪魔をする？
すべては 全ては森常を完全に蘇らせるため。ヒルコの封印を解いたのは
So here we have our double cross.
掟とはいえ、私には森常を奪ったおぼろが許せなかった。
Ageha was behind the whole thing. She's why the entire Oboro clan is destroyed, and why the world is in peril, in order to resurrect Moritsune.
そんなことのために森常が死ぬ必要があったの？
だからおぼろを滅ぼしたのか。
それは私は森常を救いたかっただけ。あの時森常が私を救ってくれたように、それがもうすぐ叶う。誰にも邪魔はさせない。
I think her boss fight is one of the kind of harder ones. She moves around a lot, and she has the same ability as Hotsuma. See, and the lock on actually does mess up. It locks on her previous, so you have to relock on. See. Oh no! That's okay. We start at the boss fight. The only thing is, well, I already used the other scrolls, but if you restart and you have the 3 scrolls, you actually do not have the 3 scrolls if you restart the fight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I never bothered. Oh, you can. Okay. I'm not bothered. More
Ageha.
アゲハ、刀から手を離すんだ。手が離れないの。モリツ、何するの？おじいちゃんに聞いたことがある。人の魂を吸う刀があるって。このままじゃアゲハの魂が吸われてしまう。どうすればいいの？僕を切れ。そうすればお前は助かるんだ。いやよ、そんなことできない。僕はアゲハを助ける。やめて、やめて。ヒルコ、儀式は？森常は完全に蘇ったの？
ああ、仕上げはまだだがな。
兄上。
Double cross the double cross.
アゲハこれで仕上げが済んだ。バカな女よ。封印を解いた礼だ。愛する男の手で死ぬがいい。式神青水地に操られた人形に過ぎぬがな。ヒルコ、貴様。
He's part demon. So here we have the true rival fight. They'll be waiting. They'll wait for a lot more releases. I think there's one more. Just hitting him is gonna be hard. One hit. No! Yeah, they're all too huddled up on the boss itself.
兄上。
私の魂は悪時期の中に宿る。常にお前と共にあるのだ。アゲハは連れて行く。ヒルコを倒せ、ホツマ。
His brother was with him the whole time.
天の北斗七星を地に移した裏北斗の精神呪法も完成した。これで黄金城に全ての白が、全ての力が集まる。
His outfit's kind of funny to me because it's like it's supposed to be a big talisman, the one that he has on all of his summons and the undead Oboro. But looking at it, it just looks like one of those awkward Halloween costumes that like are those like gigantic ice creams and things like that. So it just looks like an oversized like one of those. So it just kind of looks silly. So we're in the last levels. This is it. Everything you learn in the game gets tested here, but it's not that bad. Because I actually think stage 6 is the hardest level in the game. These stages, while sorta challenging, are actually still pretty fun. But yeah, stage 6, the building levels and the wire level, those are the most difficult. Whereas these last stages, while challenging, are actually pretty fun. But while there's pits everywhere, there's also walls everywhere too. Almost died there. I messed up my double jump. Wait, how do I get back? Can I reach that? Okay, Oh! Oof. I almost messed up that jump. What? Oh, I got too far. Oh, down there. Oh no! That's the first time I've ever messed it up. That's the first time I ever messed up hitting that door. Oh, I actually didn't get one of the medals here. Alright. No boss. Just more level. Or at the end. essentially the same thing, but... A little projectile. Oh, no. I have so much health now. Out of kunai. I did not realize how kunai dependent I became over the years. Doesn't matter, I'll talk Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna do it. This is gonna take an hour.
すべては貴様のおかげよ。見よ、あの炎は貴様が通ってきた道。東京という腐った都市におぼろの忍びと式神を放つ。互いに争い悪を食らい、そして最後に貴様が生き残る。すべては貴様の手をおぼろの血で
Look at this guy, typical villain trying to be like, look, you're just as bad as I am. Bro, you're the one that killed all these
この
guys.
世は汚れに満ちている。この半世紀、科学は進歩した。しかし人の心は進歩した。
And he's getting all philosophical.
貧富の差は広がり、紛争は絶えず、むき出しの欲望が世界を覆い尽くしている。貴様が狩り集めた無数の悪は、その悪時期の中で一つになり、わしへの復讐心が理想的な純度の悪を生む。それを食らえば、わし自身が真の支配者となれる。
言い残すことはそれだけか。兄を殺めたこの命、惜しければ貴様にくれてやる。だが一族の血に染まったこの刀で共に滅びよう。
Yeah, there you go, Hotsuma. That's right. It's like, I've been dead. I don't care, but you gonna die here. Okay, here we go.
我が力、思い知るがいい。
So notice, there is no soundtrack right now. There's a reason for that. Because the boss fight has not started yet.
我が力、大地を揺るがす。我が力、万物を焦がす。
It's also why there is no health bar right now.
我が力、天空を貫く。我が力、万事を止める。
Also, I have no Kuna. Kuna is not... Well, Kunai could help, but... Oh, I
我が
have
力、
no...
万事を止める。
Actually, I might as well just restart. I'm like... Actually, no.
我が力、万事を止める。 我が力、天空を貫く。 我が力、天空を貫く。
I hate it when he's floating there, because I can hit him, but I can also die.
我が力、万事を止める。
Okay, the boss fight has started.
おとなしく悪時期をよこしなさい。我が力、天空を貫く。 我が力、天空を貫く。 我が力、万事を止める。
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh no. I have to do that entire intro sequence again. There's no way to speed this up, by the way.
我が力、思い知るがいい。
I can only hit him
我が
once.
力、万物を焦がす。 我 我が力万事を止める。
Oh, there's another one.
我が力万事を止める。
Thing is, you can't dash directly at him. You have to jump, hit attack, then. And you have to aim at yourself. Ooh. Oh, it didn't count. Okay.
いよいよ仕上げです。おとなしく悪時期をよこしなさい。冥府様よ、魂魄よ。その嘆きを我が力に。
I'm just hitting him because this is gonna take forever. It really is. I don't even care if I get, like, you have to talk to him. Like, you actually have to get anywhere in this fight. Why is he blocking? Dive kicks back. Well, look at that. All my efforts gone. Luckily I can get some health back from these guys. Oh, he's not there. Oh my god, he didn't even let me hit him. I had some power. Like, I never understand when I can or can't.
我が力万事を止める。我が力万事を止める。我が力万事を止める。我が力天下を貫く。
These things are so annoying. They have no body, so you can go through it. Literally everything that can go wrong about a fight is in this fight. The minions they have to hit, they're little paper, so they have no physical actual form. So you can actually go through their body trying to home in on them like anyone else in the game. They're the only enemies in the game that you can pass through on exit. I lost everything. When he does that melee attack, it's hard to get away from it because it automatically goes to where you are. So you have to time your dash or jump so he whips while you're trying to hit paper. I got hit right when I was hitting the... Oh my god.
我が力万事を止める。我が力万物を焦がす。我が力天空を貫く。我が力万物を焦がす。我が力天空を貫く。我が力大地を揺るがす。我が力天空を貫く。我が力万事を止める。さまよう骨格にその嘆きを我が力に。我が力天空を貫く。我が力天空を貫く。さまよう骨格にその嘆きを我が力に。我が力天空を貫く。我が力天空を貫く。さまよう魂魄よその嘆きを我が力に。我が力万物を焦がす。我が力天空を貫く。
Oh my lord, come on! I was right next to it and it didn't get hit. Okay. Halfway done, halfway done. Oh no, you're doing the stupid attack! I just dropped the combo. As long as he's in the air, I can catch him. You cannot guard when he's in the air. Okay, got him. One more. It's like nothing. They did nothing. Yeah, you want to think. Hey. I couldn't do it. Oh, he's dead. Come on, man. Okay, that's okay. I just need to hit him normally. I knew that. I need some help first. Just in case. Just in case for this. Yes! Finally! Okay, it wasn't as bad this time. Game over, pal! Got him. Jeez. This boss will always be bad. Always. But I guess I got better at it this time. Winner is me. Thanks for sticking around. I did a full run through. I was expecting on making a part 2 instead. But no, just went through the whole thing. So there you go. Congrats to this game 20 years ago being a reimagining of Shinobi for what it was the modern era at the time. One of my most favorite action games ever made. I remember this game would take me so long to beat. I would get so stuck on some of these levels. Now I can leisurely beat it in 3.5 hours? I say leisurely. I died like 4 times. the difficulty is fair for the most part up until you get to the tech building. Then that's tough. And once you beat that, it's not as bad. Then you get to a final boss, and that's bad. And you actually have to learn to not always lock on the whole time. It's unlike Devil May Cry. There are times where you have to let go of lock on, remember where the enemies are, and then maneuver around. Because when you lock on, you slow walk. Just like Devil May Cry, but in this game, it can get in the way. What's interesting is Devil May Cry was released, I think, on the same year. So it didn't actually, I don't think it got inspiration by that at all. I think it was just, they happened to make a similar lock-on system. Because, remember, the lock-on idea came from Zelda. Zelda's the first, I'm pretty sure is the first adventure game that introduced a lock-on mechanic. And if you want to know how they even came up with that, that's an interesting story. It involves like something in theater and stuff. But because Zelda made a lock-on, a couple years later, we got a couple of action games. DMC 1 came out a year prior? For DMC, what Onimusha? I don't know, actually. I got overall B rank. Well, I'm only missing one from normal mode on these, like, collectibles. Oh, it's highlighting the stage 4. Oh, it's because it's S rank. Pirate to Shinobi. Actually, let me look that up. I'm actually curious. Let me see. Devil May Cry. Let's look at the wiki for this. So, yes, it is. Devil May Cry came out 1 year before this game. So maybe it did get that idea for the lock-on. As for Onimusha, well, DMC is weird because DMC was one of the many things that came off of the development of Resident Evil 4. So they had got the they had the idea of an like this action game thing and launchers and stuff, and they liked the idea too much to scrap it entirely, so they redid that and put Kami on the project for DMC 1. I guess through that game, well, the thing is, Shinobi was in development, this game was in development way before DMC 1 came out too. It was being in development for Dreamcast. That's why the stages are very, very basic. Like, it was originally built to be on Dreamcast, and Dreamcast was failing, so they salvaged the project to put on PS2. Or more like they delayed the project. I don't think they were gonna scrap it, because the idea for reimagining Shinobi was there for a while. I actually should look up more about the development of this game, because I don't know if there's I want to know who did the cutscenes and see if like they did anything else, because it's so much like a toku. So I want to see like what inspired them to go in that direction for cutscenes. But then again, Shinobi Legends on Sega Saturn was straight up, like, it had straight up live action. So maybe it's just an extension of that idea. Oh, so here's the power-up I never used. Like, it's a cool idea, but I never did that because you can just dash attack at the entire time. But yeah, that is Shinobi on PS2, released in 2002, November 10th. It did get a sequel in Nightshade, aka Kunoichi, but that game is actually longer, and it pushes this combat system to the most it can. I do enjoy it, but it's I don't replay it as much just because there are certain parts of the game that really feels like filler, whereas this game, every level feels very, very specific. Yeah, I think there was something with a bug in Onimusha. That's true. Yeah, the birth of what we know as character action was definitely because of DMC1. But what I find interesting is this game came out 1 year after, but it's more of a reimagining of an old school platformer. But they focused a lot more on the combat with the sword. Because in the original Shinobi games, it's more about the kunai. Like, it's all about the projectiles. Whereas in this game, the projectile helps with the melee combat. So they definitely were focused on making melee combat the centerpiece instead. And the fact that the dash has iframes and the ghost helps with the crowd control, so that you can get swarmed, but like it doesn't happen just because the ghost is there. The AI centers around the ghost that you leave on your dash. That's why it's more manageable, and you don't get like easily destroyed by all the minions on screen with their projectiles and stuff. And the iframes help when you dash into a flying enemy. That's why you can just confidently dash at flying enemies even though they're charging up their blasters and stuff. You have enough iframes that like it just doesn't get in the way, and that's even with a player that's not knowledgeable about iframes or anything. They'll just dash attack naturally because they want to fly at a flying enemy and hit them. So a player just naturally wants to run up to an enemy and hit them if they're in the air, so that natural thing just kind of helps with the systems in place. So I'll always appreciate this game. They did a really good job. It's so funny that like they did put in Hotsuma as a selectable character in Kunoichi, aka Nightshade, but the gameplay system just doesn't really work with him in that game because that game requires you to use an additional attack button, and it's the kick button. So you would think, oh well, Hotsuma has a kick button. It's away in attack, right? That breaks guard, and in Nightshade, that's an entire button. But the reason they added it as a button is because there are flying enemies that have guard, and Hotsuma does not have a way to guard break flying enemies. So there are entire stretches of the later levels that you can't really play normally because there are stretches of combat that you have to do in the air. So you have a homing attack, that's the kick button, so you kick guard break and then follow up with an actual attack to kill those flying enemies. Hotsuma just is not built for that, so you can play through most of the game as Hotsuma up until like around, I think, the 7th stages or 8th stages, around there. And that's when the limitations of Hotsuma's gameplay just, you can't really get around it. I do want to attempt a run through of Nightshade with only Hotsuma just to see where it really starts. I think it was around stage 7, but I don't remember anymore. But he besides that, he does work in that gameplay system, because the standing enemies that have guard, you can still disappear behind them and kill them that way, or guard break them with the kick he has. So he does work for the most part for a while. It's just at a certain point, you just can't do it. And also, there's quite a few levels in Nightshade that don't feel as, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, they just don't feel as intentionally built. Like, it felt like they intentionally put in filler just to, you know, make the game longer. Because that is a thing, that will always be a thing for this era of games, is there is going to be filler, because they wanted to justify the $50 asking price. Like, this game, its difficulty is what makes it the asking price. It requires mastery, so it's more of an old school design. So once you master the game, yeah, it'll be a 3-hour experience, but getting that knowledge will take many days, and dedicated players. So that $50 is justified, right? Then you get to Nightshade, so you're supposed to learn the new systems and new enemy types and that stuff, and learn how chakra works. But there are just some levels that just feel stretched out to the point where they actually have many more checkpoints. Whereas this game, it doesn't have those, but the levels are a little long, stretching to like 3 to 4 minutes, and it can hurt to die right before the boss. But well, trial and error, old school design, and there's not that many levels in the game overall, so I don't know, I was okay with it back then. I kinda still am now. But I'll end it here. I'm just kinda rambling at this point over my love for this game. So thank y'all for sticking around for this celebration of the 20th anniversary of Shinobi on PS2. Oh, 3DS Shinobi? I'll just addendum this. I've tried out 3DS Shinobi, and it is built more of a homage to the original 2D games, and it tries some new systems, but it's not all the way there. But I think it is worth trying, because that's them kind of coming back to the old design. So if you could find it at cheap, I would say go for it. But don't expect like a, you know, big huge oh my god game. It tries some things and they're not all the way great, but at least it tries something. And its graphic style is pretty nice, I think, for the system. It goes for this more cel shaded look. So it's a bit refreshing to see that look for it. But yeah, I do think it's worth checking out. I never beat it or anything, I just tried a copy from a buddy of mine a long time ago, so I don't own it. But it's worth looking at. It's interesting. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you later.